Hello, Virgo. Welcome to Dawn Williams Tarot. If you have sun, moon, or rising signs in the sign of Virgo, then this message may be for you. However, keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not all messages may resonate. If you are interested in getting a deeper dive on what is going on with you and your life, I do private readings, so my details are listed below, or you can go to dawnwilliamstarot.com to find all of my details there. So this reading is going to be for the month of February. I'm going to do a 5-card pull just to kind of get an overall feeling. I will pull some clarifiers for your cards. At the end, I plan to pull 5 main themes, which will tie up your reading for this round. And but it's also messages that may be coming in that are additional information that Spirit would like to share with you. Okay. So if you're new to my channel, I would really absolutely love it if you would join us by liking and subscribing. And for those of you returning, please just click that like button. And my heart goes out to you for being so kind, okay? So without any further ado, what do our Virgos need to know for the month of February, please? So what I'd like for you to do, if you're watching this, is just pull in your higher self. I am pulling in my higher self, and I'm asking our higher selves to have a conversation as to what you need to know for this month, okay? Okay, so let's get started. Hermit card, Queen of Swords, 3 of Wands, the Lover's card, and the 6 of Cups. Okay. So we start off with the Hermit. This is absolutely your information and your energy, right? So we start off, and this, look how pretty this card is. So this is a foil deck. I don't know if I've played with this deck with you specifically, Virgo, but it just is just amazing. If you look at all that sheen coming out of that Hermit, right? So the Hermit absolutely does represent you. And the thing about the Hermit is that the Hermit is one of those deep thinkers. The Hermit is one of those individuals who will isolate themselves, separate themselves in order to attain the information and the inner guidance that they are looking for in terms of how to navigate their spiritual life with their down to earth physical life. So this is just a card that is absolutely representing you, and this is currently your energy for now. So what I'm going to do is I am going to pull 2 cards to find out what else do we need to know about the Hermit card, please, for Virgo. So one of the things I am aware of that's happening in the month of February is that there are going to be, I think, 6 planets in the sign of Aquarius, all various times during the month, which is really big. Since this is we are in Aquarius season, so I'm not exactly sure how that would affect you in your chart, but just be aware that that's happening. And we have the King of Swords, and we have the Victory card. Okay, so the King of Swords, the King of Swords is an energy of intellectual mastery. This energy represents the air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. So interesting that this would be part of your main focus for this month. Now, this could be an individual that you may be working with very closely in this month. This individual is someone who is a person that really likes facts and figures. They really like to understand the hows and the whys of things. So this individual may be somebody that you're working with. This could be your significant other. This could be a boss. It could be a partner. It could be anybody that's coming in. It could be a mentor for you as well, somebody that is in your life at this time to teach you. Or it could be somebody professional that you may be going to for help. What popped into my head was typically people with Gemini, they really like facts and figures. They like to understand the whys of life. They like to go into that deeper communication as to how everything ticks, right? They like to understand. They ask a lot of questions. This person may be an accountant. So this could be your tax person that you're going to go see in some way. Or it could be somebody, maybe you are going to be diversifying your portfolio of some kind. So you might be talking to someone that is very knowledgeable in that area that can help you. But the swords energy is the energy of how we think with our mind, how we communicate with our voice, right? How we communicate, and then how we make decisions on things. So somehow or another, this person is going to be impacting you for this month. Now, the other thing that this is being clarified by is the Six of Wands. Now, the Six of Wands is a victory. So if that person is doing your taxes, maybe you're going to get a great refund, right? One can always hope. But the sixes are all about persevering, keep going. This right here is a card of success. So it looks as though you're going to get some accolades, and those energies may be in your energy right now. So for those of you that this resonates with, you will be feeling that energy at this time. Okay, so your next step is the Queen of Swords. Now, what's funny is you have the King here, so those would be divine counterparts to each other. But the Queen is representative of the feminine aspect of that energy. Now, she's a very fair, loyal, she's a very logical thinker as well. She's a very good communicator. And as you can see on the card, she is extending her hand out as though she would like to have conversation with you, but she also is smart enough to know that she's not going to put down that sword, right? You can see the sword and the hand. So this right here is saying that she'll trust you to a point until you prove to her that you can't. And then if that's the case, then she's done with you, I'm pretty sure. She can be pretty ruthless. She knows how to use that sword very well. So she knows how to use her intellect. She knows how to assess situations. And I feel as though maybe this is some of your energy as the Queen of Swords, because this represents you very much in this Virgo energy. Queen of Swords is your one of your cards, as well as the Hermit. So what this is saying is that you are definitely very much in your own power this month as we start off this reading. And it looks as though it's going to be carried with you throughout this energy here. So let's find out what else Spirit would like to know about the Queen of Swords, please. Can we have 2 more clarifying cards? What else do our Virgos need to know about this Queen? As she is your next step, I feel as though the Hermit is saying that you have gone through a period of time where you were really introspective, meaning you were looking inside, looking at things that maybe you wanted to understand further, or maybe there were things that were coming up that you felt like you just wanted to be able to work through on your own. Maybe you didn't share those ideas or thoughts with anyone else. But now, as this Queen of Swords, you're going to become a lot more vocal this month, okay? There is going to be opportunities for you to be able to express and communicate those things that you have been mulling around in this hermit energy. The hermit energy is one of isolation and taking a step back so that you can think about things until you become comfortable with those thoughts. So it feels as though you're going to be moving out of that hermit energy and into this Queen of Swords energy. What else do we need to know, please, for our Virgos? First clarifier is the moon. Second clarifier is the star. Wow. Okay, so here's some things about the moon. Now, the moon is the path of mystery. It does feel as though part of what you've been working through have been things that are on a deeper level for you, Virgo. So it could be that maybe you have really been thinking about what it is that you want to create on your spiritual path, how you want to integrate both of those areas into your life. The path of the moon is a mysterious path. The thing is once you make the decision to walk down that path, you are going to be working towards, down your path towards a goal. And on the Rider-Waite deck, there is mountains way off in the distance. And that is meant to represent your goals and aspirations and also your successes. So the normal Rider-Waite card has a lobster coming up out of the water and getting ready to go down that path. And as you know, a lobster is much more comfortable in water than it is on land. Yet it also knows that in order for it to grow on its spiritual path, it does need to get uncomfortable, allow itself to trust the process. And so when I look at this moon card, as you can see, there's a woman here underneath all of this water. And what this represents is the mystery, but it also represents your subconscious. So the subconscious has to do with that area of that is constantly talking to you and speaking to you. But the thing is you really do have to quiet your mind in order to get the messages. A lot of times when your subconscious is speaking to you, will speak to you through your dream state. So one of the guidances that I always give is if you are having very vivid dreams, please write those dreams down. And then they might not make any sense to you at the time that you're writing them down, but somehow or another, if you are consistent with this practice, then you're going to start seeing how it is that your mind is communicating with you, or your subconscious is communicating with you. Okay. Now, the other thing about this card is this card also does represent fear. And as you have this star card here, it may feel as though this mysterious path that you're walking down may bring up some fear for you to clear, okay? Or it could bring up some fear for you that you're not even aware is going to surface for you. But that could also be not necessarily your fear, because a lot of times what we're doing is when you get this moon card, what I've been picking up in the last couple of months is that sometimes that fear is the collective fear. And if you look outside of yourself and you look at what's going on the planet, you can see why there would be a lot of fear on the planet, right? And part of what our job is to help one another, since we're all connected, is to help one another through that process. And then you have the star card. The star card is such a beautiful card. For one thing, look at all that beautiful purple energy. Now, for me, that represents your crown chakra, where the blue energy from the moon card represents your throat chakra. So it could very well be that you're starting to get a lot more downloads from above that you are integrating as this hermit, which is representative of your energy, right? And you are grounding that energy for yourself. Now, if you look at her, she has this energy that is connected to this star energy here. She's very much grounded, which is very much a Virgo trait, because all the earth signs are very good at grounding what we want to bring down into the earth. If we utilize the earth's energy in our process, it's much easier for us, okay? So this card is saying that you are on your right path. This is giving you confirmation that all the work that you've been doing is paying off in a big way. You are being recognized by your higher self. You are being recognized by the prime creator, because that's why we're all here, right? So this is a very positive card. You are on your right path and things are looking really good. So the next card has to do with the Three of Wands, and this is in your barriers or obstacles position. Now, this card is a card of wanting to adventure, to go out there. He has these three wands, which does represent fire energy. It does represent the intuition or inspiration or creativity or passion and our motivation, as well as our intuition. I think I said that twice. And he is standing here on this bank looking out the water there, and he really wants to go out there. He really wants to adventure out, but he's looking at his options from a safe distance. So it could very well be that you are, you have put some things out there that you would like to manifest for yourself. And if you look at the card itself, it does have all this beautiful gold energy, which gold in the tarot is very positive. But as this is in your obstacles position, it is saying that whatever it is that you're working on is going to be delayed. So let's get a little bit of a couple more cards to give us some clarity as to what exactly the delay is regarding. Threes are typically about creativity, new projects. It could be that you're getting ready to launch something. Maybe you're getting things all together, ready for you to go, and you're giving yourself a specific date as when you would like for this project to kick off. And right at the moment, there are some obstacles. So let's find out what those obstacles, additional obstacles may be, because they may be something that's really easy to clear up and you can just plow ahead, right? So your first card is the Eight of Swords, and the second one is the Ten of Swords. Interesting. So the Eight of Swords is a card of feeling bound up. It feels like there's something that you really want to create, something that you really want to do, that you're trying to manifest for yourself, but there is this feeling as though you're not really sure how to move forward, or you feel as though the timing isn't now. But what I'm feeling is that the reason why you have this obstacle is because you're putting this obstacle in front of yourself. This is a card of self-sabotage right here. This is allowing your thoughts to overwhelm you. And this three right here is definitely wanting to move forward. You really want to get out there. You want to explore. You want to have this adventure, but there's this part of you that is saying self-sabotaging. So maybe it's a thing where you don't feel as though you deserve it, or that you don't have all your facts and details straight, or but you're thinking of these things that are preventing you from doing this. So what the Ten of Swords is saying here is that the Ten of Swords is completely is a sign of completion. It does also have to do with the way that you think. So it could be that you're feeling as though something is, what this card also represents is feeling like you're stabbed in the back somehow. So it could very well be that maybe you had a situation where you had someone that you were going to be working on this project with, and that person is no longer interested in doing whatever it is that you guys were going to do together. And so now you're feeling like, oh, now I have to go venture off on my own. Tens are all about completion. The swords have to do with the way that we think. But a lot of times when we get the 10 of swords and a person is walking away from a situation, it's because there are better things in store. And that would definitely be the case because what your strength is the Lover's card. So it could be that maybe you had a specific person that you wanted to do this project with, or you had lined up a partner, or you had lined up someone that was going to assist you in some way. And then you have this Lover's card. So the Lover's card is saying you're still willing to move forward. And this is saying that there may be somebody else that's going to come in and will work with you. Okay. So the Lovers is not just about specifically a love romance, although it could be. But if it has to do with a job or career, this could be a counterpart. It could be somebody that you go into business with, right? A partnership of some kind. But it's a very harmonious one because it is the Lovers. Now, the other thing about this Lovers card, and this is in your strengths, is that this is what's going to really motivate you to move forward, because you're finally going to feel as though you have somebody to hold your hand through this process. And maybe you didn't feel so comfortable because you had lost whoever the previous person was, or that option, or maybe you were doing it all alone and you felt as though, oh, I can't do it alone, so I have to find someone to partner with, right? There's a whole bunch of different scenarios that you could attach to kind of this, to these cards. However, what I will say is, as the Lover's card is a major arcana card, this is a very positive situation for you. You do have Gabriel up here at the top of the card, and I feel as though whatever direction you take is going to be helped from the other side. So your higher self, your guides, those energies are helping you champion what it is that you're creating. So now I'd like to get a couple more cards for clarity for the Lovers, please, in the strengths position for our Virgos. The first card is the Queen of Pentacles, and then you have the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so this queen, she's one of my favorite queens. She really resonates with us, Virgo, because she is our earth queen. She is first and foremost a natural healer. She's very grounded. She's very down to earth. She's very easy to talk to. She's very patient. She's very understanding. She's very kind. She comes from a place of wisdom. A lot of it is wisdom that she's gained along her path in terms of she can be book smart, but for the most part, it's just her life experiences that have really given her keen insight on things. Now, she's also quite secure in her physical security. She is also very good at creating a beautiful home. She's very focused on her health, so she's a clean eater. She believes that you know, your body is your vessel, and you have to treat that vessel with respect. So I feel as though this could very well be this partner that you're going to be partnering with, or this really could be you as you transition forward in this reading through this month, that you embrace more of her beautiful qualities. Now, the thing about this page, the Page of Pentacles, is either a new direction or a new path that is laying before you. This individual is also one who absolutely loves knowledge and wants to continue learning. And this could be on many different levels. So whatever it is that you are starting, this business that you're starting, you might have a set of expertise and skills that will help you with this business, but it's also going to really stretch you as an individual because you're going to be put into a role that is going to be dynamic for you. Okay. Now, the other thing about this particular page is that it is also associated with our physical security. So it looks as though once you start this project, it's going to be very financially beneficial to you. And you did have the success card, right? So success is going to be coming in for you. And I feel as though if you can embrace the energy of a younger person, right? Embrace that enthusiasm and that drive and all the things that younger people, because pages also represent younger people. If you can embrace that energy for yourself, I think that it's really going to light you up inside, and you're just going to find that you just want to consume yourself with this direction. Now, the last thing too about this page is that pages are also messages. So it could be that you're waiting for some kind of a financial message, meaning maybe you're waiting for some kind of a loan to come through, or you're waiting for some kind of financial situation to come in, or maybe you are, trying to get a business loan of some kind. And it could be that that's the message that you're waiting for, is that that could be what the delay is maybe that your package is still being reviewed by the bank, that kind of a thing. But it looks as though you're going to be moving forward, and it looks like it's really positive. Now, the Six of Cups is a card of give and take, really. It's also a card of, so this is where your emotional heartstrings are. And as this is the outcome of your reading, this would be that you're looking at things in a more nostalgic type of a way, meaning that you're looking at things from your past or from your childhood, because this does represent children as well. So it could be any number of things that you're going to be working with, but sixes are all about persevering. And again, you have that beautiful gold in this card. You see the flash back there. So that is saying that it's really positive. You're going to have a really great outcome. It's going to allow you to feel younger. That's probably why I picked up that idea of this younger individual as well, is that younger vibrational energy that you will be picking up, because somehow or another, whatever it is that you're creating is taking you back to your roots, taking you back to your childhood, or it could be that it is your childhood dream that you are now manifesting and creating. Can we have some more clarity on these cards, please, for the Six of Cups for Virgo? Okay, we have the Death and Rebirth and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so the Death and Rebirth is, that would make sense. If you are starting a new venture, you're doing something brand new that you're manifesting and creating, that's going to create an ending of your old life, because now you are transitioning into the new you, right? You are transitioning from an old state to a new state. So actually what this is saying is this is kind of like an ending to an old way of thinking, living, expressing everything, right? And so I don't really feel as though this is a bad card. I just feel as though you are transitioning into this new you, and you will be planting your seeds here with the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles is, if you look at the young man here, he has planted those seeds. Wait, I gotta go this way. Here we go. He has planted all of those seeds, and he's standing there and he's looking at this this growth that's coming up out of the ground. And he's realizing that he's planted those seeds, and it's going to take him a little bit of time before he can bring it to harvest. So sevens are about Sevens are about building confidence, but they're also about gaining experience. Okay. So it feels as though this whole process for you, it feels like it's a brand new opportunity that's coming in that you're creating. And you've really thought things through, you've done your due diligence, you are really looking at it from a really sharp mental position. You're being blessed here with this moon and with this star card, right? And then as we get over here with this death, is the death of your old life. You're creating a brand new start, especially when you think about we are just moving into 2024. So what a better time? Why not? And then the Seven of Pentacles is just suggesting, keep going. It's going to take a while, as you absolutely already know, but I feel as though there's going to be a lot of happiness and success along the way. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to pull your 5 main themes to end your reading. If you've made it this far, please like and subscribe if you're new. And your first card is Target, a goal-oriented person. I would say you are, if this resonates with you. Second, Lobster, financial pinch. That's why I was saying it could very well be you're waiting for a message right now, letting you know whether or not your loan has gone through or your financing, something with the financing, right? Because that's what this Pentacles is about. But then you do have that delay. We have the 10th, which is a temporary situation. So again, it's just confirming, be patient. And then it says empty chair, someone is leaving your life. That would make sense because I was picking up you're going to be changing partners of some kind. And then your last card is the archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. Yay. This looks really good, Virgo. It looks like you're going to have a very amazing January. I hope these messages help you in some way. Thank you so much for being here. And I would love to hear your comments as to whether or not it resonated. And then have a very great month. Happy February.